filming a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
Well, sir, I don't know who you guys bringing in here. I'm just filming from
I
public.
just explained that to you.
Okay, well, that's fine, sir. I'm just
So I'm going to ask you to go somewhere else and take your photographs.
Are you a supervisor?
As a public official, I am going to ask for your ID at this point in time.
Sir, call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I don't have to.
I am going to take you and place you under arrest.
Filming in public. What did the First Amendment? Let's test you out. No, I know what they are. I mean, that's why I'm up. You swore an oath.
Correct.
Okay, what are they?
I don't know.
I need a supervisor.
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and I have a passion for police accountability and our constitutional rights. And I'm sure you feel the same. As you can see on your screen, that's my new channel, CT3 Live. Thank you for the support on getting me to 1,000 subscribers. But if you're not, go ahead and subscribe so you can support me on my next live audit. Now with that said, the channels being featured today are Georgia Constitution Media, News Now Omaha, and Audits in America. Make sure you head over to their channels and show them some love, because without them, there's no CT3. And if you can, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts, so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct and educate the uneducated. So let's get right into it.
I'm okay, thanks. I'm sorry? I'm just taking some photograph from the public sidewalk.
No, you're not. This is a restricted area. There's no
Okay,
photography
can you
over
give me
here.
my space, please? I'm just taking some pictures, sir.
You're not allowed to.
This is a lawfully protected activity, sir. Do you know that we have
This is a secure area. You're not supposed to be taking photos over here.
I'm actually in a public sidewalk right now. This is the public.
And you're taking pictures of a state facility where this
I'm
is
just
a
working on a
secure
little
area.
story, sir. I understand. I'm just working on a little story, and I'll be on my way.
You're
I have
not
no
allowed
ill
to
will.
photograph over here, okay?
Sir, can you please give me my space, because you're like...
There's plenty of space in between us right now.
Okay. I'm just practicing my First Amendment right to film in
I'm
public.
just letting you know you can't photograph over here.
Sir, I have to disagree with you on that. This is a public sidewalk, and I'm just taking some pictures of your nice building.
And you're taking pictures of a secure area where we bring the prisoners in.
Well, I don't know what you guys do back here, but
I'm letting you know.
Well, that's fine, sir. I'm in a public
I'm
area.
asking you to leave now.
Well, sir, you can't tell me to leave from a public area.
I'm asking you to stop filming this area specifically. You can take pictures of the outside of the building. Not over here, you can't.
Is that like a lawful demand?
I am explaining to you what you're allowed to do, okay?
I understand. I know what I'm allowed to do. I'm a photographer. I know my rights. I can film in
over
public.
here filming a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
Well, sir, I don't know who you guys bringing in here. I'm just filming from
I
public.
just explained that to you.
Okay, well, that's fine, sir. I'm just
So I'm going to ask you to go somewhere else and take your photographs.
Are you a supervisor? Can I speak to your supervisor? Because
Absolutely.
I'm just exercising my right to film in public, sir.
Capitol Police, the Sheriff's Department. I need a supervisor out here. This gentleman seems to have an issue with the instructions I'm giving him. You're more than welcome to film the other parts of the building. This area right here is a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
I got 12 on the way out there, Dave.
Okay?
And I understand, sir. I'm not, like I said, I have no ill will.
I know.
I'm just working on a little story.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just working on a little story.
It just looks suspicious to us when someone's over here with a phone taking photographs of law enforcement coming in and out of a secure area where the prisoners are brought in.
Well, I understand your point.
You can understand
I
that,
understand your
you?
point, but you need to understand too that we have the right to film in public.
I understand that, but this area is not. It's not like you can go into the building and take photographs either.
Well, with inside the building you can. With
No, you can't.
with prior authorization you can.
Yeah, but you're not going to get prior authorization.
Well, I'm in public right now.
All right, but this area is a secure area, which I've explained
Sir,
to you.
there's no such thing as a secure sidewalk. There's no sidewalk here.
You see this area right here?
I understand.
This is all state property right here. You're not allowed to photograph this.
Well, if it's owned by the state, that means I'm allowed to. That means we paid for it, sir.
Sarge.
Are you a supervisor, sir?
Yes, he is.
I'm a private investigative journalist. I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm right here in the public area. Gentleman over here, what's your name? 8066 is not allowing me to.
I'll call, what's his name, Steve? Let me call the captain. You're gonna have to wait at the front of the building.
Okay,
you
well-
can't film outside here.
Well, sir, that's exactly what I'm trying to explain to him. This is a public accessible area. You guys have private area behind those fences, but this is public right here. So he cannot tell me that I cannot record this area. I'm working on a story. And I don't know if you're aware about the DHS memo. The Department of Homeland Security issued a memo in 2018 that explains how you're supposed to approach me in an incident like this.
I'm just asking why you were here, why you were taking photographs.
And I'm telling you, I'm working on a story.
All right.
I have no ill will. You approached me really close.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
I approached you really close.
Well, it's on video, sir.
Yeah, this distance right here.
Just stay away from the gate and on Sally Court. If you want to stay on the sidewalk, that's fine.
Okay, so there you go. You've been informed that
And were you over here filming?
I could be right here. I could be right here if I want. I could be right there if I want.
You got it. He's going to take care of you over there, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Just stay away from our gate.
He needs
on
to
Sally
stop bothering photographers.
Stay away from our
That's
gate
what
on
we do
Sally
this
Court.
for.
But please, just stay away from our gate in Sally Court because we have a lot of traffic coming into the gates.
Understood. You're very nice. You're very nice. He's a jerk.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Another walk of shame. Look at him. He walked all the way from over there to walk right back.
So back to the basics. American citizens have the right to film secure areas from public property, such as filming prison intakes or government buildings, as an exercise of our First Amendment rights. Filming in public spaces allows individuals to document and share matters of public interest, hold government officials accountable, and foster transparency in law enforcement activities. Also, it provides an additional layer of accountability and oversight for law enforcement. It helps ensure that officers act lawfully and professionally while deterring potential abuses of power. Picking up that camera also serves as an independent source of evidence in case of disputes or allegations of misconduct. And keep in mind, filming in secure areas can be significant public interest, especially when it pertains to prisoners. It enables citizens to better understand and engage in matters affecting their communities or family members. So remember, as long as you're in the public space, you're free to exercise your constitutional rights. Let's continue.
Huh? What are you doing?
Don't you surround me.
What are you talking about? I'm not surrounding you.
Don't surround me.
I have just as much right to be here as you do, right? I mean, in fact, I have more right. This is my work. This is where I work. I'm just curious if there's something I can do to help you. You're making our citizens inside feel a little bit uncomfortable.
And I look like my phone in his hand.
You know what I'm saying? You're making my staff inside feel a little bit uncomfortable. They're curious what your business here is. Could you give me some insight?
What's your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
Why are you asking?
Because
I
you're
don't know who you are. Why are you
public
asking
official.
who I am?
Y'all surrounding me.
What
I'm not
are
surrounding
you
you.
doing,
I'm
sir?
standing here talking
What's
to you.
name, ma'am? What's your name and badge number?
She doesn't have to tell you anything.
So you're not a public official?
See right there? Are you one of the constitutionalists? Is
Get
that
away,
it?
get away from me, man.
I'm not by you, you're by me.
Why
This
are
is
you
where I work.
on this property? That's the question. Why are you on this property?
Am I being detained?
No,
You,
you're not.
actually, you are now because we got a call in reference to you being on this property.
What property is this?
This is the Davenport Police Department,
Who funds it?
the city of Davenport.
Who funds the city of Davenport?
The staff inside. It's
Everybody
this
that's
behind the
A
pillars.
taxpayer, right? So this is public property, like you said earlier.
However, we
We're
have the
gonna
right
do the
to.
constitutionalist thing.
However,
Can you go ahead and educate me?
we do have the right
I
to
love-
detain you at this point because
Tara,
you're acting
I'm a-
suspicious on our property.
So did I.
This is the
agree?
Davenport, Iowa Police Department. Territory, Ohio says
Correct.
you must have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. This is public property.
This is reasonable articulation of a crime
No, it's
right
not.
now.
Remember that part where you were tucking behind this pillar right here?
So, as a public official, I am going to ask for your ID at this point in time.
Sir,
So if
call
you do
your
not
supervisor.
provide-
Call
if
your
you do not
supervisor.
provide your
Call your
identification
supervisor.
at this
Call.
time,
I don't have to.
I am going to take you and place you under arrest
For what crime?
because you failed to provide an ID.
Territory, call your supervisor. Call your boss.
Listen, I don't.
Okay,
First of all, I don't have
here's
to
the
get
deal.
authority from my boss to do my job.
You do.
Okay.
I'm asking for supervisor.
You need to walk then, sir. Off this property, off of all government property.
I'm here to
Go.
file a FOIA records request, though.
That's what I'm
You
here
need
to
to
do.
walk away. Well,
That's what I'm here to do. File
All
forward.
right, goodbye.
I need to talk to your PO. Please don't touch me.
Get on the phone.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me,
Walk
sir.
away or we're
Listen,
going to
we
take
got
you
a
to
lot of
jail.
issues with
Please don't touch me.
coronavirus.
Davenport Police Iowa
Take
Department.
away.
Sir,
Keep
if you
walking.
touch me, don't
Keep
you.
walking.
Sir, I'm asking for a FOIA records request.
You work at a restaurant.
Well, you're going to have to call for that now. Go ahead.
Get your
You need to
PO.
leave.
Can you get supervisor?
You need to leave.
Get supervisor. I'm on the sidewalk.
What's a
You need to leave. I'm on the
It's
sidewalk.
a public place, and now we're asking you to leave.
What?
That's correct.
What?
Civilians inside all hanged up.
Well, I'm asking for. I'm trying for FOIA records before he blocks
Sir,
me.
you need
I'm
to
going
leave.
this way. I'm going this way. I'm
Okay.
going this way.
How about doing
Then
on the other
go on
side?
that side of the road.
There's a sidewalk up there.
Yep. And now you've caused enough concern over here. You're going to
Because you surrounded. Because you surrounded me.
I'm not surrounding anything. How can I surround you with one person?
Because you got all these cops surrounding me.
Yeah, come on. Don't try to be. Don't try
Go to the other side of the street, sir.
Davenport, Iowa Police Department. Davenport, Iowa. Get a supervisor.
Listen. You walk around and film all you want. If you come back over by and you start freaking out my civilian staff, we're gonna resolve it. Okay?
If you resolve it, better be
You're
legal.
freaking out my staff.
It
It
is
better be legal. No, it's not.
Like I said, you are being not legal at this point in time. You have a
Hey,
public
sir,
official
are
asking you
you-
for your identification.
Terry House says you must have a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're out here being reasonable and articulate right now. You're actually being unreasonable, right?
Look at all these
Because
cops.
there's no reason
For one
you to
person.
be here.
I asked for a FOIA records request, and he
because
told me to
of the
leave.
situation right now,
You had plenty of opportunities. Just kept
because of
filming.
the situation right
And I
now,
asked
you
for
are
a full-
making everyone very uncomfortable. So,
If you're scared of a camera,
no, don't know what else you have on you, and the
Just
way
don't
that
touch
you're
me.
acting,
don't touch me.
It's
There's
not
any issues.
proper.
They're not constitutional. I have the constitutional right to do this. Hey, are you the supervisor? You want? I was trying to come in for a FOIA records request.
Okay.
And this dude, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to go in there and do right now.
Okay.
So they're all surrounding me. You guys are all surrounding me for no reason. That's what I'm trying to do. Can I?
behind you.
Dude, you should have seen it earlier. You should have seen it earlier, though.
Just a little different, a little elevated time. You want a records request? Go and get a record.
Okay, so I can go in there.
Yeah.
Don't touch
We
me.
also do it online.
No, but I want to go in there and get a record, and get a form so I can do a records request. There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
can fill that online.
No, I want to go in there. This is public. This is taxpayer phone in the building.
Records isn't
We're
is
closed.
shut
Limited
down,
business. Come back
and
later.
you are acting the way you're acting.
Because you all surrounded me.
That's not true. You were acting that way before I even approached
You guys all I only get franked when you guys.
Hence the reason we got a call on you, correct?
If your concern is you want the records request, she's giving you a couple different ways you can do that.
Well, I'm trying to get the form. Well, give me the form.
What do you need? What records request do you need?
I need to find out what your department budget is. It's for a documentary.
That'll be over across the street at City Hall.
Problem
And
solved.
they're also shut down.
And I also want your guys' department personnel files. I want to know who all you guys
You
is.
can do all that somewhere else.
That's over
Y'all
across
didn't
the street.
identify yourselves.
Sergeant Turner, number 617. Freedom of Information form, I think is probably online as well, but you probably have to get that from HR too.
Okay.
Okay.
Problem solved, right?
Problem solved, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
This is public property, though. This is public sidewalk. This is not
But
your
you
facility.
are now being asked to leave, which
I'm not
I'm gonna
doing that.
ask you to leave.
It's a public facility, though.
So if
It's
you
a public property.
refuse to leave, you are going to be
Can you-
trespassed, and I will issue a citation.
Can
for
you get her?
trespass.
Can you get her, sir? She's wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong, bro. She's wrong, bro. I know my rights. She's wrong.
If you want to go that, it's online.
Okay. I appreciate your time, sir.
I don't know if you can do it on your phone or not. Okay. But you might have to go to a computer, like a laptop or something.
Okay, I'll have to go get one of
But
those.
I know the libraries are closed.
Oh, okay. Due to this situation, I understand that. I completely
Okay?
do.
And I know that's why City Hall's closed.
Oh, okay. I understand
And
that.
they may do it by appointment, they may not.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So if you give them a call, I don't know how much staff they have in there, but I do know there is some in there.
Okay. I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thank you for professionalism.
All right, have a good day.
Can you get her away from me? Can you get her?
Let's go. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Stay safe.
You too.
Don't get
Oh, I'll try not to, man. I'm trying to stay healthy. I appreciate you guys' time. Ooh, that was scary.
Now the supervisor was a true savior. Both female officers wanted to go hands-on and lock Floyd up. The main female cop seems unstable and uneducated on the basics of her job, and that's upholding the Constitution and enforcing laws. It's clear they were uneasy because the individual was filming outside of their department, which is obviously not breaking the law. The male officer with the glasses was a smart aleck and has no idea how to communicate with the member of the public. It's like when they know you're a constitutionalist, they hate you even more. It seems like most law enforcement officers swear an oath to uphold your constitutional rights, It's like making a promise as a kid. Most likely it's going to get broken. But again, respect to Sergeant Turner for stepping in and de-escalating the situation, even when Miss Piggy was still trying to violate Floyd's rights. Let's continue.
Better have some good damn reason to pull me over. Hey, what's your name and badge number? Why am I being pulled over? I don't get my name out. Why am I being pulled over? Because I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Okay. But
What's that?
I asked you to identify you because I was calling you for
I mean, what reason?
suspicious person.
What laws I've broken?
That's for the investigation.
Well, get a supervisor. Get a supervisor, because I'm telling you, I'm a First Amendment auditor doing a First Amendment, Second Amendment protected activity. The police was called on me. You blocked me in leaving, you better have a damn good reason. Or you better say goodbye.
No, that's not how that's
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You got your body cam on?
It's on.
All right.
Flashing.
I do.
Okay. So, what do you got going on out here?
I don't answer questions,
And why don't you answer questions?
because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
You see where we're going with this?
Yeah, you just want to try to stir up.
No, I'm a First Amendment auditor
Yeah.
doing a First Amendment audit is a protected activity on the First
So
Amendment.
What were you doing then that's with your First Amendment?
Filming in public. What is the First Amendment? Let's test you
I'm
out.
asking you.
No, I know what they are. I mean, that's why I'm up. You swore an oath.
Correct.
Okay, what are they?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Nope.
Damn it, man.
I know, right? So enlighten
All right,
me.
First
Enlighten
Amendment.
me.
First
What's
Amendment.
going on?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
Uh-huh.
freedom of
What's that, cell phone?
press. Okay, any individual can film in public, anything their eyes can see from public.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I mean, that's what I'm doing. They come out, they confronted me. I told them what I was doing. They walked up there, said, you know what? We talked to a deputy, man, you're pretty cool. So I come back down here, they point you in, and here we are. And I'm trying to find out what crime I broke.
So there's no crime being broken.
Am I being detained? Be careful. Am I being detained?
detained.
Okay. For what crime have I committed?
For an investigation. You don't have to be detained for a crime.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
Correct. Right? I'm dispatched here for a call, right? Right?
Right? I didn't. Why aren't you talking to them? I didn't call you.
Well, I'm asking you.
I was leaving.
You're the person I was called for, right?
I was leaving. I'm that day.
And your vehicle was given us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
Sitting right over there.
All right. And as I pulled up, you were leaving.
Mm-hmm. Going back to work.
Right? So, here I am.
Trying to find out why I'm in public filming.
No, I had no problem with you.
Oh, well, that's all I'm
Have I
doing. I'll
addressed
answer
your
that
phone?
part.
Have
No.
I addressed your phone at all?
No, that's all. What's the
Okay.
name of this road?
So, sir, have I addressed your phone at all?
No.
Have I said turn your phone off?
No.
So
No, but
how
you're
am I-
blocking my car
how am I
because
stopping your First Amendment?
you've got this patrol car in front of
That
me.
has nothing to do with your First Amendment. Right?
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Wrong. Why am I being detained?
Because I was called here. I was dispatched for legal reasons.
I just told you what the reason was.
Okay.
Why am I being
So
detained?
I have to investigate that.
Investigate it.
Do you think I believe everything I'm told by everybody I stop?
No, and that's why.
Okay, so that's why.
But
I
you got to
asked
be. You didn't know
for your
what the.
ID, sir.
No.
No?
No.
And why not?
Because I have not. I have to commit a crime.
No, you do not. Georgia is a show state.
No. Wait a minute. You said Georgia. Okay. Show me. I need a supervisor. You just told me Georgia is a stop and ID state.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay. You can do it like that.
Is this your vehicle?
No.
Whose vehicle is this?
I don't answer questions. But it ain't mine. And I need a supervisor. That's the second time on body cam I need a supervisor. Thank you.
What's your request for a supervisor?
I'm being detained illegally.
You're not illegally detained, but okay.
And you told me a lie. You told me that it's a stop and ID state. Before you get yourself in trouble and sue and lose your qualified immunity, do you think it's the first time this has happened? No.
So, supervisor's tied up. There's another one responding from a different zone.
All right.
Be here in a little while.
Sounds good.
Until then, we'll hang out. How's that sound?
It don't sound good.
That's what your request, right?
That was my request, unless I'm free to go.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
How are you? Hello, my friend. Hey, well, shh, people's watching. Will you tell him that Georgia's not a stop and ID state?
Okay.
And I am illegally detained. I'm illegally detained.
Okay.
I've been asked to leave twice. I've been illegally detained 14 minutes, 38 seconds.
Okay.
And all he says was somebody called me for filming in public. And I asked him what crime I committed, and he's like, he's investigating, and I told him to call you.
Yeah. And what happened is somebody did call and reference. They said you had a GoPro and a drone and all that other stuff. And once he finds out, once he calls and talks to you, find out exactly what you're doing, you're free to go.
Well, thank you.
I mean,
can you talk to him when I leave?
I'll explain that to
Okay,
him.
appreciate that. I'm gonna pull. Listen, I'm gonna pull both body cams, and I want to hear that conversation because there's gonna be a lot of people bashing y'all, and I don't want that.
Okay.
This is an education, not a show. I'm not doing this to make fun of y'all.
When we do get a call,
I understand
about somebody, we'd have to come see what you're doing. Now,
I know
once
that.
we realize that you're just filming and just not doing
right.
anything illegal,
There you go.
you're free to go.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Did you learn something? Did you learn something?
We're gonna agree to disagree.
Okay, just teach me. And he did not know the First Amendment. He knows the Second Amendment. And if he would have asked for the ID for my Second Amendment, I'd have had to give it to him, but he didn't think about that. Y'all have a good day, man. Y'all take it easy. And there you go. Augusta, Georgia. School time.
Wow, this rookie cop was just let loose like an untrained dog that jumped the fence. He first unlawfully detained a citizen without reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Next, he wanted to see ID like it was actually going to help him determine something in his investigation. You could tell that's a main training point in the academy.
Make sure you get their ID.
Then when he was tested on the First Amendment, he admits he has no idea, which is obvious the First Amendment or no amendments wasn't talked about during the academy. Law enforcement officers don't swear an oath to get every person's identification they come into contact with, but they do swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. Law enforcement officers play a vital role in society by upholding the law and protecting individuals' rights. So if they don't have a clue what they're protecting, how can they do their job properly? The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, so ensuring that the government power is limited to what's in the Constitution is vital. Law enforcement officers are entrusted with enforcing the law and not enforcing something they were improperly trained to do, like unlawfully detain people and act like getting an individual's identity is the most important part of their job. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace. No justice, no peace. Fam, the police. 1, 2, 3.